What up, people? This is Vigilante for 2 minutes and some change. We're going to call this one Moral Loss versus Immoral Victory. You know, in sports, you have people saying it was a moral victory where an underdog team may hang with the number one team, and then in the end, they lose by a field goal. But the moral victory was that you was in the game. That's what we seem somewhat to be happy about. When you see tragic happen to black people, it's like we got to deal with the moral victory, which I call an immoral victory, because we're losing. Black people are dying, but yet we're going to do things to change things. But the person that's died don't get a chance to see that change. We're not proactive, we're reactive. So you see people get together, give ice creams in the neighborhood and that type of stuff after the fact. Now we need more tangible things to happen so that we can find moral victory. But to me, it's immoral, and the moral loss is that morality is lost. Everything that happens that could happen to save our young black people does not happen, and we keep losing. But yet we have to take the high road and be moral about it. Protesting and looting and stuff like that, it doesn't get us nowhere, so they say. We look for economic impact, but those things are saying that we're not doing what we need to do. Then you hear this thing where we say Black Lives Matter, but then they go, no, all lives matter. You see, that's the moral loss in that verbiage or that narrative. The immoral victory is for you to forget about all the things that happened to you. Forget about all that and let's start right now. Let's sing together and hold hands and talk about what we can do better. You got people hugging their oppressor. And we're forgiving. You see that immoral victory? At least in my eyes. We need to switch that around a little bit. My answer now, we got to call it what it is. There's no such thing as moral victory when a people is continuing to suffer, continue to be killed, continue to be ran through mass incarceration. It's not a moral victory. Not at all. So it's immoral. When we call it immoral victory, then we're talking about something. Because the moral loss is the fact that Sandra Bland, Corinne Gaines, Walter Scott, Freddie Gray, Philando, Alton, Trayvon Martin, Oscar Grant, Sean Bell. You see how the names just roll off the tongue? Mike Brown. That's a moral loss to me. Tell me what you think. This has been Vigilante for 2 minutes and some change. I went way over looking for change.